Here's the moves it starts with, and now c4 is the Queen's Gambit and a brand new episode of the Bobby Bo Show. And on this episode, they don't accept or decline the gambit. Instead, they play a counter gambit, e5, the Albin Countergambit, and I will accept by taking the e-pawn. But now you have to know this, because after they push the pawn to d4, you're up a pawn, but it's a little bit tricky, because you might have trouble defending this pawn, and they're going to be able to defend this pawn pretty easily. And also, this pawn is blocking knight to c3, and also blocking your e-pawn. So if you don't know this, you might fall for some traps, but all you have to do is play a3 and knight to f3, so the bishop can't come down to b4 and check your king. So I'll play a3 first, but probably knight to f3 first if you want to be theoretical. But after knight to c6, attacking my pawn, I defend it with knight to f3. And now they usually play bishop to g4, and you play knight to d2 to support your knight, but instead they play bishop to f5. A mistake here, because the bishop is useless on this diagonal, even though it looks like a good diagonal, because they need to be pressuring this knight, because they want to defend this pawn and take back this pawn that they gambited. But now I can just continue my development with knight to d2, and now I can come to b2 to attack the middle pawn, because they don't have the bishop on g4. So I don't need to support my knight. But I also have to get my bishop out and castle, and this pawn is currently blocking. So usually I'll play something like g3, and after I fianchetto my bishop, I'll just castle. And that's what I'll usually do if they play the usual moves, but instead they hang a piece on move 6, bishop to b4, blunder. And my first thought was that they just forgot that the pawn was here, and I almost took immediately. Then I thought maybe they're not that bad, and I might be missing something. So let's think about it. Takes, and now the knight and the bishop are attacking c2. Looks like I'm about to get forked, but if the knight could just play knight to c2 right now, it would be checkmate unless my queen takes the knight, and then I lose my queen. So I had to think here for like 20 seconds about if I could take the bishop, but then I remembered that this is basically just a 1000 rated puzzle, and I can just take the bishop, because after the knight takes, hopefully you see it now, queen to a4, check. Knight no longer blocking the king, so I can now check the king. And they have to respond to that. The knight's under attack and the king's in check, so knight to c6. And now I'm just up a whole piece. But for some reason they didn't just resign immediately, and I took that personally. So after b4, I'm threatening b5 now, and the knight will have to go backwards. And then it will no longer be defending on d4 or attacking on e5. And after knight to e7, they're about to castle, but they could have just played knight to h6 and then brought the knight back after I play b5. But now knight to b8, back to the square it started on, and I'm up a piece with a good position. But how do I continue? Well, I have to finish development, castle, and then you have to trade some pieces to simplify so that it's an easy win. So bishop to b2, developing my bishop and getting ready to take this pawn. But first, c5, defending the pawn here. And of course, the best move, if you don't know it, Google it en passant. And now I'm going to take this pawn, because after knight captures c6, the knight is pinned to the king, so it cannot defend the pawn right now. So I can just take the pawn. But after they castle, now my knight is under attack twice, but I'm up +4 material. And like I said, easiest way to win is just to simplify and trade pieces. So I go for the bishop here. They take back with the knight. And now I can play e4 to attack the knight and open up for my bishop to come out. Then I can castle next, because my biggest weakness right now is that my king is in the middle, which is more obvious after they play knight to d4, because after we trade pieces and the queen is in the middle of the board, I'm starting to see where there might be a couple problems if I'm not careful, because I want to play bishop to e2 and castle, but this knight is not defended if I castle, and they're also about to play something like rook to d8, and I'm worried about if they're about to attack me here, and if I can defend it and castle and get my king to safety. So I think about maybe I should move the knight first. Both of these moves attack the queen, but no! Both of them lose after queen to c3 check, and then the rook comes on the open file, and the knight can also come down, and also they can just take the e-pawn with check, because the knight has to defend that pawn. So moving the knight is not an option, loses the game. So I thought for a couple minutes, and then I played bishop to e2, because after rook to d8, doubled up on the knight here, I just play rook to a2, and now everything is defended. I also don't have to worry about the queen taking my rook now if I move my queen, and I'm about to castle. And everything is defended except the e5 pawn, so they take with the knight, but now I can finally castle, and I relax a little bit, and after knight to g6, I play rook to d1, putting the rook in line with the queen and the rook, defended by my bishop and my queen here, so I'm not worried about any back rank checkmates. But now knight to f4, attacking my bishop here. So how do you want to react to this? And did you see danger levels? Knight to f3, hitting the queen twice, and now the rook defends the bishop, and there's no threat of back rank checkmate because your bishop and your queen defend the rook. And then after they move the queen, you just trade rooks and simplify even more, and then maybe go after these pawns soon. maybe promote to a queen or checkmate. But hopefully you realize that instead of moving the queen, they can just take your bishop here with check, and you have to respond to that, and now you're losing. So you don't have danger levels. You actually have to move the bishop here because it comes with check. So bishop to f3, but now knight to d3. And once again, they have another threat here. Queen captures f2, or maybe knight captures f2. Discovered check after they move the knight. So how do I react to this? What's the best way? Of course, you could just defend it. But now you can just play knight to b3, attacking the queen. And now the rook defends f2. And now they have to move their queen. But after queen to e5, just double the rooks up on the d file here. And now the knight can't move because it would be checkmate. So you're going to win material here. And on move 23, they resign. Here's the moves it starts with, the Queen's Gambit as always, but this time they play the dreaded Albin Countergambit, and this one sucks to play against. But here we go, here's the moves you have to play. Knight to f3, and then you want to also get a3 so the bishop can't come down here and check your king. And if you like these commentary videos, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button just so I know. But this video is all about losing in the opening and then winning in the endgame. This is a tricky opening to play against, and so far I've played okay moves, but I'm gonna make a mistake pretty soon and start losing. So here we go. They play bishop to g4. They always play this move. And here I should have played knight to d2, but I tried to develop my bishop. And that's a bit of a mistake because after bishop to e7, we trade bishops. And the position is even, but I did have a slight advantage if I played correctly. And now I'm just going to finish developing. Knight to d2. They want to get rid of this knight because it's the only defender of this pawn here. So knight to d2, so I can back it up. Or bring it over to b3 and attack the pawn. Now knight to g6, and they're attacking this pawn again. And this is the pawn that they gambited earlier, so if they get it back, it's just an even game, so not a big deal. But I would have had an advantage if I played correctly. And now h3 to kick the bishop away, which goes back. Trading it off would have been slightly better. But now g3. You usually want to fettuccine your bishop in the Albin Countergambit. There's a strong diagonal here. And now the pawn goes back to them. And I'll trade down a little bit, and it's still an even game. And get ready to castle here. Finishing development. Bishop to g2. They castle. I'll go to c2, develop my rook, queen to d7, and queen to b3, a bit of a mistake here, because they can play rook to e8, in line with my king here, and if I ever castle, they have this, so can't castle right now. Engine says that the best move is king to f1, and black has a slight advantage now. My king's not as safe as it could be, and if they play perfectly, they'll probably win more material here, but what did they do? They play rook to b8 to defend the pawn here, because I'm attacking it twice. And I don't really know what to do here, so I just start pushing this pawn down. I don't know. Feel like I'm going to run it down here for some reason, but it's just not a good idea. And because I don't know what to do, I just make a blunder. So here's how the game continues. They play a6, a5, but now they make a huge mistake with b5, completely forgetting about en passant. But I find en passant, Engine says it's a great move. And after the rook takes, I immediately follow it up with a terrible move. Queen to c2, big blunder, because now they can play bishop to f5, and after I block with my bishop and we trade bishops, I'm in a bit of trouble because my king is still in the center. They have a strong pawn that's coming down the board, and I make it even worse for myself by taking with the knight when I should have taken with the queen, because now they just push the pawn forward. And if I take the pawn, then I just get forked here. Queen defends the knight. So I can't take the pawn. And now rook to e8. Lining it up with my king here, and I'm in trouble. Engine says -4, but like I said, it's all about the endgame, guys. Lose the opening, win the endgame. Rook to d1, pinning the pawn to the queen, so the queen gets out of the way. Also lined up with my rook now, pinning the knight to the rook. Even more trouble. So the pawn move here to defend the knight and break the pin. But now they just take on e2, and now my king is directly in line with the rook, just 2 knights in the way. But after f5, now I have to move my knight. Or play rook to d5, attacking their knight with my queen and my rook. They'll take my knight, I take their knight. And here they play the second best move, when the best move would have been absolutely crushing. So what move would you play here? They played e captures f3, comes with check, and now I go king to f2. And now we trade pieces. And now, look at the situation. They're up a pawn. It's a queen and a rook versus a queen and a rook. This pawn's defended. This pawn is not defended. But if they take this pawn, it's checkmate in 1, so they can't take it. This pawn's in trouble, only defended by the queen here. So they went from a completely crushing game to basically an even endgame. When instead, they could have just taken the rook here. And then if I take back, they have queen captures c4 check. And now it's completely lost. They're either going to checkmate me or take my pawns. This rook is still in the corner. It's completely useless. And even though they're only up a pawn still, in this situation, it's completely winning for them because they're about to win even more. But back to how it went. We're in this situation, and now it's completely even. And they make it even worse for themselves by offering the queen trade, because now I have two connected pawns here. They have 3 pawn islands, and even though they're up a pawn, these pawns are disconnected. This pawn's all the way up here, these pawns are all the way back here. My pawns are stronger than theirs, even though they have an extra pawn. Completely even game so far, but we're gonna claw out the victory here. Rook to d1, rook to b6, attacking my pawn. Have to defend it, and now this pawn's not defended, but they're gonna attack here. Rook to c2 to defend. And now they bring their king up. I take back the pawn, and now we're even in material. Kings go to the middle. Now they're attacking my pawn on g. So I have to slide the rook over to defend it. They push their pawn up. I push h so that I can push this in the future without this being attacked. h6, g4, now the pawns aren't attacked anymore. And they offer the pawn trade. Now the position is starting to be pretty locked down, but I think we can make a little bit of progress. I put the rook on the f-file so that the king can't come over. And they attack my pawn. What I want to do is bring my king over here to start defending these pawns, but I can't do it right now because if I do it right now, rook to b3 check, king to c2, rook to g3, and now I'm going to lose this pawn. But I can go for their pawn here, rook to f5, they take, I take, and now they have an outside pass pawn, but I have these 2 pawns. It's still a completely even game, but I didn't want to go this way because I felt like I could defend everything and still create some attacking pressure. So I bring the rook back over to defend. And now when they play rook to b3, I go back to defend the pawn. They go back up to b4 to attack the pawn, but now I can play king to d3 because they can't go over here now because the rook is defending. So now when they do the check, king to c2, they move the rook over, and now I can finally play b3, defending the pawn here, creating a solid pawn structure. Still an even game, but now my pawns are better than theirs, and the king's coming up to take this. So rook back to g1. I can't really do much here, but I think I might come over here and take this pawn. King up now. And here's where the crucial endgame knowledge comes into play. They're about to throw the game here. How? Well, let's see. I play king to b2. And what did they do? What move do you think loses the game right now? I'll give you a couple seconds. The move that loses the game on the spot is rook to g3. Do you see why? Do you know your endgames? Well, let's take a look. After we trade rooks, now I just push the pawn, and it's unstoppable. I'm going to promote before they do. They're going to take the pawn, and here's another crucial move. Only one winning move here. Which move is it? Do you take the pawn, or do you push the pawn? Which would you play? And if you take the pawn, you lose, because now the king can get back. You can't promote. So you have to push the pawn, and now the king can't get there. So they take, and after we trade pawns, I promote first. But just one move before, and now it gets a little tricky, because you have to stop them from promoting, but your king's all the way over here, and your queen's all the way over here. So how do you get your king and your queen over there so that you can capture this pawn while it's defended by the king? Well, you start checking them. And I'm hoping that they allow me to take this pawn, and they go to h2, and I check them again. And once they play h3, now I can take this pawn, because now I'm defending the square here. So got that out of the way. Unnecessary, but I wanted to get rid of that pawn if I could. And now it just takes a little bit of technique to win the game here. You have to know this. This is an important technique to win the game when you have a king and a queen versus a pawn and a king, and they're about to promote. You have to stop them from promoting and bring your king over. So here's how you do it. So they're going to go to h2 and get ready to promote. But now f2, and this pins the pawn to the king, so they have to make a king move. And h1 here to break the pin and get ready to promote. But now you just play h4 and check them. And now their only move is to step in front of the pawn, so they can't promote on their next move. So now you can bring the king over. So now you play one king move. And now you repeat that until the king gets there. So they step aside because they want to promote. I check them, they step away from the pawn instead of going in front of it. And now I get behind the pawn, they have to defend it. I play another check, they have to step in front of the pawn now, and now I make a king move. Repeat it again. And now you have to be careful one more time because you have one more chance to throw the game. And what move would you play here? The king is in front of the pawn, so they can't promote, and now we will bring the king over. Where will we go? And if you go to e2, that's stalemate and the game is a draw, when you could have checkmated them if you just played king to e3. And now their only move is king to f1. And finally, queen to f2 is checkmate. And that's how I beat this 1700 rated opponent. Ooh, here's the Albin Countergambit. These are the moves so far, guys. If you don't play these moves in the Albin Countergambit, you're going to have a bad time. Tips for endgames. Study them. Your king and pawn endgames, your queen and king, all the basic endgames. But I need help with endgames too, so I could use some tips for endgames. How do I feel about that? I think he thinks he's doing something, but I don't think he's actually doing something. Let's take there. I don't like that knight. I don't want it to come in. I also want to go here. I want to maybe castle. I was thinking about this, threatening this. But he has like this, right? Or did he? Maybe he didn't have that. Maybe he did. I don't think I can take here because after boom, 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 he has boom. Boom. Whoa, what are you doing? Don't do that. I think you just take with the queen there. What are you talking about? What are you afraid of? Holy cow. Queen h2? But what are you missing? You're missing something. Also that, like, do I even take the bishop or do I just go there? I like it. I don't know, I'm making, that's a pretty big threat. What does he do? Guys, his queen being here this whole game has been useless, right? Because he was thinking he was going to keep me from castling, but I was just like, okay, I'm going to castle on the other side and you have trouble defending. Now this, threatening checkmate. Think for a second though, because there could be another move. Think here. No, the rook's defended by the bishop. The only move if I check him here is to go here, so it's just like I gotta find a follow-up. I think maybe this. I think I'm gonna do this. Okay, I don't think I can get him right now, but I can get him maybe next move. Need all my pieces, you know? And then we have like checkmate here. Threatening checkmate here. Oh, then he just resigned. Let's check it out. 90%. What a game. You love to see it. The Albin Countergambit, folks. You gotta, if you play d4, you gotta learn this one because you'll come across it a lot. And if you're not ready for the Albin Countergambit, you're gonna have a bad time. Let's see. I was thinking, yeah, that's a mistake. I knew it. But what did I do? Did I do the right move? I guess. Oh, I should have kicked the bishop away though. Like this is +2 if I play h. Yeah. Okay, I see. I get it. That queenside castle though, great move. And then, yeah, we're all good up in here. I haven't really made any mistakes. I made that one inaccuracy in the beginning. Ooh, mate in 11. Yep.